Hello, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to YouTube Gaming Community. I'm your host, Trouble835. First of all, thank everybody for the very awesome comment to vlog number 2. Everybody I've contacted or seen on Facebook from my hometown, everybody's doing fine. But no serious casualties or anything like that. The water subsided, and now the fun part of cleaning up happens there. But let's talk about our topic today. You know, for a long time now in our community, especially in the last year, I keep hearing the same things over and over again. My views are down. Or let's go into the community, especially the community ain't what it used to be. Something's missing in the community. This, that, and this. And all these different conversations about something's wrong in the community, they've always seemed to be circling around something. That something was missing in the conversation. Something was missing. You can't go back to the past, first of all. That's just not... When the community first started, years and years ago, for those who weren't around, it was a very few people making videos. It was the first time people had ever seen videos of someone talking about those games, and you'd watch it and go, man, I used to love that game. Man, I used to love that game on the NES or the Super Nintendo or whatever old system it used to be. And that was the first time those videos were made, and it was a small group, and everybody was supportive of each other. But now you've seen that video about somebody talking about that same game 1,000 times. Now you've seen gameplay of that same game 1,000 times. I think some people have got jaded because of that. But truthfully, the thing I want to talk about is respect. That's what's been missing. Respect. That it used to be, if you had nothing nice to say about something, no one would say it. That used to. I've never understood why people simply don't make the videos they want to make. Make their channel be the way they want other channels in the community to be, and that seems to be the sticking point for a lot of people, making their channel the same way they want other people's channels to be. They seem to, I complain about the stuff that I don't like in the community, but my channel is nothing like I want the rest of the community to be. Again, be an example for everybody else. If you're going to talk about it, back it up. And the other thing is, support the people you think are worth supporting. Shout outs. Put them on your checkout channel list. You know, whatever way you can support them. You know, with social media, you know, there's ways to support people, the people you think are good for the community, the people you like to watch. More people should live by simply that motto, and overall, the community would probably be better off. I think next month what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, I know what I'm going to do next month. I'll say right here, next month starting in May, whatever the first day of May is, I think people could basically record. What I want people to do is go out and find channels they never watched before and find out channels that they like. And what they do is they make a video talking about however many channels they found that they like, and then, you know, just private it, send it to me, and boom, I'll put them in the gaming community video talking about the channel, new channels they found that they like, and then they get their way of getting a shout out, and their way of them shouting out other channels. It'd be kind of cool. But what has happened about the respect part is that now we know, I've said this to people off like Skype and other places, not a video. I think in some ways we know too much about each other today. And what I mean by that is, it used to be people used to make videos, right? And all you knew about them was their video. And so they seemed like a cool person. And then the other way it seemed they're cool is you used to be able to leave a message on their channel, in front of their channel page. You could see all those messages, and you could see, hey, look how that guy responds to those messages. Well, now you have Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus, and now that guy you thought was pretty cool, you go to his Facebook and Twitter, and you see that same person dissing somebody who left a negative comment to his video, dissing somebody who unsubscribed to his channel, whining about whatever. And not only that, talking about how desperately, and this is one of the other things, that if you're somebody, and this is one of the things that I can never grasp with people, this is only towards people who are like, I want to do this for a living. All for people reaching their dreams and goals in life. But the harder you desperately try for something, the more that gets out of your grasp. If you look here on YouTube, the people who have, maybe it's been the last year, maybe it's been 5, 6 years, a lot of people who, what people call big on YouTube, have been doing it for several years, 4, 5, 6 years to get to the point where you're like, oh my God, look at how big that channel is. Or the people who have also only, a year later they're really big. You know what? You know what all those people have in common? They all made videos about things they're passionate about. They all played games that they're playing games about games they like. They didn't go play a game just to have a video up on their channel. They didn't go... Now, I know some people make gameplay... Well, they're like, this is my gameplay channel. Any game I ever going to sit down and play, I'm going to put on my channel. That's cool. But for the people who review and stuff and play games they don't even like, the people who have actually made it on YouTube, one, they never planned on it. So, number two, they did what they love and are passionate about. They didn't sacrifice that to get the views and the fame. You would be surprised how many people over the years have contacted me. Trouble. How do I get views? How do I become famous? And our response is always to me, you've already failed if that's what you're going into this for. Be creative. Be yourself. Have fun. They always hated that answer because where's the big mystery in being successful? In life, there is no mystery. Hard work. But in this case, hard work, busting your butt. But in this case, when it comes to this medium, this channel is your channel. Make the videos you want to make. Be passionate about what you want to be passionate about. And so many people have a hard time grasping that. I'm always amazed by that the people are grasping it. Have fun. Do what you want to do, whatever that is. You know, for one of the funny trends, when we talk about trends in our community right now, in general, is people's channels are no longer, okay, I'm just gameplays. You can look from big to smaller channel. It's now, hey, and I've done it on this channel with the vlog. People are like, hey, here's gameplay. Hey, I'm also doing some vlogs on my channel. You know, it's no longer, a lot of channels, it's no longer just one thing. That whatever that person is into, that's... And the number one thing you can't, no matter how much you tell somebody what it takes to be successful, there's one thing, one common denominator that me nor nobody else can fix. Well, actually, it's two things. One, your personality plays a big part into people attaching to your videos. Who you are. It just... Number two, you only appeal to so many people. You can't change that. No matter what you do, no matter what you do, that's all you appeal to. And as much as you like, if the worst thing for some people is when their channel all of a sudden blows up really quick, because all of a sudden it's going to slow down, and when that slows down, they can't handle it. They're like, I was on pace to do really good. What's going on with my channel? You know, if you don't, you just got to, you know, so many people in this community make videos what I consider the right reasons. They have fun, you know, they're talking about games that they love or their collection. A lot of guys have games that they love in their collection. And what's funny also, one of the things I think that has changed everything in this community, quite honestly, is the fact that we now own all those games we first started watching that we used to watch people's videos for. We own those games. We play those games all the time. We don't need to watch videos on those games anymore. But anyway, since I've babbled on forever, simply put this, and my question for you today, to answer in the comments below, or you can answer anything I've babbled on for the last however minutes has been, is simply, do you think the community needs to get back to respecting each other? And what do you think respect means in this community? I'd love to hear your responses below. I'd definitely read some of your responses next video. Or video responses, or if you want to send me a private video and say, hey, I love to voice my response to the YouTube game community on that subject. By all means, go right ahead. So, let's get to the video, since this video is going to be way longer than I intended. And the first one is a movie announcement. It is official announcement teaser for the Ratchet and Clank movie. Quite frankly, I saw this trailer. I was like, wow, is this a trailer for a game? And the movie trailer is like the game. And my wife, by the way, is a big Ratchet and Clank fan. Again, PlayStation 2. You know, Ratchet and Clank is one of those series that made the PlayStation 2, along with Jackson Dexter for me. And simply put, we will definitely be seeing this movie in 2015. But the trailer is awesome. If you love the game, you have to see the trailer. So the next one is from P-Wheat23. Exciting game news and unboxing. So the exciting game news, of course, he's excited, like a lot of people, including myself, for Link to the Past 2 from Zelda on the 3DS, along with, you know, Earthbound. And he has a cool unboxing that you must see in this video. don't want to ruin it, but you need to check it out. The next one is from RetroGamerVlog, and his video is Flea Market Hunting versus Other Forms of Game Collecting. Now, I think we all have a favorite form of game collecting. Some people have flea markets, and flea markets are probably an easier way to find deals because there's so many mass people selling the same thing all over the place. But that, of course, depends on how many gamers are in your area. Some people love eBay. Some people love pawn shops. Some people love retro stores themselves. But if you want to hear his discussion on it and how he feels about it, definitely check out his video. So the next one is from Pook Ninja 3, Super Mega Drive 3, Tech Toys, Sega Genesis Part 1. So this is kind of like I talked about the Gamesters new Genesis. This is Super Mega Drive 3 is an official licensed product from Sega, made by Tech Toys, a Brazilian company. So if you have never seen it, it has 71 games again in it, and it also plays again Mega Drive games just like the Genesis 4 did. Next up is from UltimateChance, or someone you know him as Whitey the Reviewer. Need artists, do you draw, watch. So the dude is writing a book, and he needs artists to draw stuff. So if you're interested, if you like to draw and you like to help somebody out in the community, go check out his video. He describes in there basically what he's looking for and, you know, how you should contact him. So check it out. Now the next one is a celebration. Anytime someone hits their 100th video, it's kind of like 100 subs. It's always a very cool thing. And good job, Bob. Screw it up, Robert. Go ahead. ChargeBackForward. Episode 100. ChargeBackForward. Basically, the 100th episode, you get to see a game room. You get to see Game Street 1 makes an appearance. So if you're interested, check out the video. And the next one is from SoftOtaku, because you know I'm going to screw it up like I usually do when I try to pronounce certain things. Junk or treasure. So if you like Laserdiscs, you know, Japanese Laserdiscs, if you like Japanese, if you like a top-loader Famicom, you should definitely check out his video. Plus, he shows you how much he pays for it, which might surprise some people. And next up is Footloose 2005, April 2013 Q&A. Leave your questions below. So basically, go to his video and leave him a question you'd like him to answer in his Q&A. It's always cool for people to ask other gamers questions and for them to answer them. And next up is CrosroadsReviews, the Gaming Corner, the history of Nintendo World Championships. So if you don't know about the history of Nintendo World Championships, or you'd like to know more about it, they go into great detail not only about the championship, but like the age brackets and all that stuff. Definitely check it out. I definitely learned some things off the video. And our last video of the day is, of course, music, because who doesn't love music? And it is from Smooth McGroove. Basically, on his YouTube channel, he does capellas of video game music, and now he does capellas with like 8 or 9 different camera views of him singing it. But also in the middle, he actually has gameplay of the game he's singing to. In this video, he does Chrono Trigger, Corridors of Time, Zeal theme. Chrono Trigger is one of my favorite Super Nintendo games of all time. Absolutely love the music in that game. So go check that out, guys. So leave your comments to anything I talked about below, any questions you want me to answer, any videos you love for the community to answer that you'd love to send me, and by all means, go right ahead. And I will see you guys for the live stream Wednesday, sometime between 8 and 8:30, because it never seems to start at 8 o'clock. Anyway, guys, talk to you then. Remember, be creative, have fun, and more importantly, be yourself. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.